What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion, and I'm back, and welcome to another episode of the MMO Show, where I basically talk about things MMO in the past week. I don't really do news so much anymore because the news is kind of like boring. You have news sites for that, and I just like to talk about things that may be more relevant because sometimes you may not even care about the games I'm talking about. Maybe you care about one or two games, but you just want to hear my opinion on something. So that's how I roll now with the MMO show. Try to give you my opinion on different topics and just try to have a little bit of fun with you and show you some gameplay. What you're looking at right now is the new mission that came out for the ZMR, Zombies, Monsters, Robots, and this game, I actually love this game. I wish it was more popular because it's a lot of fun. You don't have to really try hard. Like, I have all stock stuff that you start off the game with. You can pick up weapons during the game and, do your thing. And it's just one of those games where you just can just come in and just play and enjoy yourself. So I'm definitely recommending this game out to you guys if you just want to just do something and not just think so hard about things and have fun. This is definitely a game that you should try out. Now, the topic for the week is buyer's remorse, and the reason why I was thinking about doing this originally before but actually finally got to do this now is there's a lot of games in my history that I've put money into, that I've put time into, and that now I'm like, why did I do that? Like, this game wasn't all that great to be putting that much time and effort into in the first place. And then now it's like the game is just there, and you're just looking at it like, you ever have one of those games where you spent like probably close to $1,000 on the game and you just don't play anymore? Like, I have one game like that, Anarchy Online. It's like that. World of Warcraft is like that. Rift is like that for me. Guild Wars 2 is like that for me. The games that I just don't really play anymore right now. Now, Guild Wars 2 I'm actually going to be playing, and the only reason why I'm not playing that game right now is because everything is about to change with the expansion pack. I already got the pack. Everything's already pre-ordered for that already, and I'm just gonna be good to go when everything comes out. I'm gonna be making builds again. The power in the build is coming back, and it's gonna be even more useful now because the game is leaning away from being all berserker and DPS gear all the time, and you're actually gonna need to do other things. So definitely look forward to that. It's gonna be power in the build back again. I'm gonna be doing my thing, and that's gonna be fun. But again, to be back on the whole buyer's remorse thing, it kind of sucks sometimes when that happens, and you gotta really be careful nowadays because stuff will suck you in early to spend a lot of money. Like, you buy founder packs that's like $200, $300, $400. The highest I've seen is like $600, $700. Then you have like games like, what is that, Space Citizen? Space Citizen is like on some next level type of founder pack stuff. Like, I don't even understand what they even need all that money for. Like, are they like trying to make a complete universe, like like a real universe? Like, what the hell do you need all that money for? And the game is not even still out yet. Like, I just don't get it when it comes to that, and I'm not trying to hate on them or anything like that. I just don't see why they still need that much money. Like, put the game out by now, and then you're buying ships on top of that. Like just over and over again. Like, every month I'm seeing a new ship. Oh, look at it, we got a Corvette class this week. You have like a trailer class this week. Like, whatever class, like, enough, put the game out. So that's again like buyers. Imagine how many people who have been fans of that, and how like they got the founders packs and they got all those ships, because there's at least been like 10 or something like that, and they cost a lot. It's not even like they're cheap. So like you easily talking about people who spent between $2,000 and $3,000 on this game and it's not out. Like wow. Like that in itself is just insane craziness. And if the game comes out and it sucks, it's gonna be like, there's gonna be so much hell to pay for that. That's why I was like, they need to stop, because they at that point where it has to be legendary or people are going to be mad, like super mad. So I don't know. They got big shoes to fill. Like, I think they can, because that genre is just kind of like a little bit weak, and it needs to be something in it. And of course, everybody who was fans of Wing Commander and stuff like that wants it to be hot. But like I said, that's gonna be some huge buyer's remorse if that sucks. The same thing goes for like the people who come into expansions and then you get all gassed up and everything else, and then the game just ends up being the same stuff all over again. World of Warcraft is pretty much having that issue. It's had that issue for like 3 or 4 years, but it's probably going to happen again to them now. I really want them to just go realistic with the way that game looks. Like, if it did, oh my god, it would be so much more fun to play. If World of Warcraft just looked like Black Desert, can you imagine if that game looked like anything like Black Desert? like they would be like what's higher than trillion? I don't even know what's higher than trillion. Like they'll be legendary forever, and I don't understand why they don't see that. And like I don't understand why they don't make that happen. I understand they want to have a certain style and everything else like that, but yo, it's not working anymore. Like really, stop. Like do something else now. Like you already Titan, you already smashed, or whatever the hell else you're gonna do. I guess Overwatch is the remnants of Titan and everything else, but that's not like Overwatch is gonna be okay, but I don't think it's gonna be World of Warcraft legendary. I just don't. I can't see that happening. They're gonna have to do some beast mode type of MOBA stuff. Just like I don't know. I can't. I really can't. Well, moving along, as far as with buyer's remorse, I think. Like I literally, if I go back and I start adding up money and like just really think about it, it makes you think now about like how you go about gaming. Like, if you add up all the money in the lifetime that you spent on things that you no longer play anymore. I went and I just added up things in like, you know, Anarchy Online, you know, remember Grawl Online, we got Rift, we have Secret Worlds, we have Guild Wars 2, like I was telling you guys before. Like this, I'm just going down the line and thinking about, you know, how much stuff did I spend? Pocky Ninja, oh my goodness, like oh my god, like you just go down the line and I'm like easily at $30,000-$40,000 off of stuff that I don't play anymore. That's like people's income in a year. That's like my working income. That's about 60 to 65% of my working income of the year that I don't use anymore now. That's just gone. Like it's just out of there. And you know what? That makes me sad. Now, you also can put in Steam games. You know, imagine how many Steam games that you have gotten that you don't even play anymore. Now, granted, you know, there's stuff like Humble Bundle and all that type of stuff. And I thought that little thing right there, that was funny, that the boss was chasing me like that. Like, you like hauling ass. But imagine stuff like the Humble Bundles and little just things like you got the gifts and how many games that you have. And you always want to know, like, no, I ain't got nothing to play. But you literally have 1,000 games in your library. Like, it's the same thing like with cable channels. You can have all the cable channels in the world but still have nothing to watch. And that's kind of a human mindset, that we always want the next best thing or the next great thing, even though we have about 1,000 things that we can use and be moderate with. But it's human nature to be greedy. It just is. And that's kind of what happens to us. That's how we end up with so much wasted income. Now, my thing is, I'm not telling you how to spend your money, because everybody deserves to have fun the way they want to have fun. I'm just saying to be a little bit more cautious. And I'm actually sitting down and thinking and going back on all the stuff that I've done in my life. I'm being more cautious now with my money. I have children. I have people that I need to pay attention to and, you know, worry about what I'm going to do in my future and things like that. It's really just not frugal and smart to do things like that anymore. And that's kind of like why I made this video, because I just did like a stock of myself and said, you know what, damn, like that's just bad. Like all these games, all these MMOs I don't even play anymore. I put all this time and money into it, and damn, like look at all that money. I could have did something else. I could have bought a car. I could have got a down payment on a house. But now these companies got my money and I don't got anything. Especially when the game is canceled. Now that's another thing. That hurts when the game gets canceled. I'll give you an example. I had a lot built up into City of Heroes, and there's nothing I can do now. So they just cancel City of Heroes. Like, I had good characters, I had the expansions, I had, like, you know, City of Heroes was my game. I remember when it first came out, you couldn't tell me anything about City of Heroes. Like, I thought it was the most awesome thing ever. I knew it wasn't the best graphical game ever. I knew it wasn't the best skilled game ever, but it was just always fun, and I just like being a superhero. And it's like sad that Champions Online is still around and City of Heroes isn't. Like, how is that justice at all? Like, it just makes no sense, and it hurts my feelings, but it's what it is. We still have DC Universe, but I'm like, it's just not the same, in my opinion. It's really not the same. And I kind of wish that DC Universe was actually a little bit more popular than it is. It's kind of like still a cult game, and it's actually a really good game, but it just never reached that status of being like the game. Like I just wish it was. But that's pretty much all I got for you this week. you guys are gonna get a trailer this week, and you're gonna get a little bit of fun with it. So I'm just gonna let it roll. You just check it out, let it fly, and everything like that. I'd like to thank again everybody who's watching these videos every week and making this one of the more successful playlists on my channel. I very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate everybody's time and watching this type of stuff, because you don't have to. So one love, and I'll catch you later. Peace.
I am this world. You are a part of me. It is time to come home. All will serve the jungle dragon. We serve no one.
Thanks for watching another video by me, Scion Storm. If you like what you see here, please by all means like, subscribe, share with all your friends. It really helps me out, and I appreciate everybody who stops by. One love, and be legendary. Peace.